Scorpio, to your August 22nd through the 31st reading, your in-month reading. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, all new subscribers. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you in the end of the month. What's going on with you? Okay, guys, we have positive movement forward. This is, you know what? Pat your guys' self on the back. This is talking about your efforts have gotten you to this point of moving forward, advancing in your positive direction, knowing where you're going, right? You're going to receive a lot of applause, a lot of attention. Some of you maybe even fame and fortune, right? Only because what? You've held on to the position of being a leader and really putting all the hard work out there. Even though it's an 8 over here, it could have been something you were manifesting at one time, but it's not even so much about what is, what you've been manifesting so much as the hard work that you put in and the effort to get to the prosperity and abundance that's on your way. So moving forth with honor for sure. So guys, definitely going to be an exciting time to take the lead. Right? You guys are going to be in the spotlight somehow or another. It could be getting a promotion, being seen. If you've got a YouTube channel, it's really picking up the pace over here. Things are just moving really nice. Could be impressing your boss, your clients. People are very impressed with you, right? Wowing the people. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Smooth sailing. Look at that. The water, your emotions are just beautiful. It definitely is just smooth sailing. Straight to where your dreams are. Wow. Straight into that sunset. Okay. See what's going on over here. Wow. Career looks amazing. So this is definitely, more than anything, guys, I can already feel this is about your career, about your finances, about the things that you are putting together with a lot of hard work. New beginnings. Look at that. Walking straight into, this is the Fool card. Walking straight into a new world, new cycle. Wow, that's just beautiful. Let's see, with prosperity begins. Yeah. But we see that prosperity beginning anyways, right? We do see that. It's like, this is where the prosperity is beginning. This is where I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor starting to really come in, right? So a lot of self-sacrifice over here. So you guys could have been taking extra time out to do things. You may have to, worked extra hours, let go of certain things. Like maybe I don't have time to go to the gym. I have to do this instead. So there could have been a lot of self-sacrifice that you did to get to the point that you're at, right? Just kind of even this back and forth to get those rainbow blessings with the harmony over here, giving yourself that peace and harmony, that work-life balance over here with the harmony. I'm loving that. So yeah, you could have let go of a lot of, just a lot of things. I don't know. It just feels like you did. You feels like, you know what? Maybe you didn't even sleep that much, right? You're like, well, I usually sleep this many hours, but I wanted to get up early, as the early bird so that I could do this and do that, right? So, but it's definitely talking about, putting yourself in balance, putting yourself in harmony. You are very joyful while doing so. So this is definitely something you had expectations to do. It wasn't something that you're just like, grinding without happiness, right? You expect good results out of this situation, and here they come. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Clarifying on the new beginnings, please. Ooh, I love it. Somebody around you may have thought that you were just all talk and like you weren't going to get this done. Their expectations of what you're doing. They didn't feel like it was really reality based. They may have been against you, or your mind at one time, you weren't sure. You could have been giving yourself a little negative thought patterns, right? Off and on. But yeah. But it feels like you let go of that or did not listen to them. That's for sure. But it is kind of funny because it's like with the Page of Swords upside down, even though they want to talk all this negative talk or however they're doing, they're still watching you, right? They're still watching you put all of this together. They're they're watching you wait for your ships to come in. They're watching you put this enterprise together. Could be co-workers, like she's never gonna get that. She can do whatever she wants. He ain't never gonna give her a promotion. You see what I'm saying? So this like negative stuff, and maybe it was even something you didn't even know. Maybe you had an idea. Intuition's like going crazy, right? However it is. But with the prosperity begins over here, you definitely have the Ace of Wands. So, oh yeah, this new project or whatever you're creating, whatever you're inspired to do, it is definitely growing and it's definitely giving out the rewards. And there it is again, the Fool. I feel like patience was your key. I feel like you did have the patience. Like I said, you could have been in your mind a little bit, if you were the Page of Swords and you were kind of like, I hope this goes together, right? But otherwise, yeah, it looks like you knew there were some endless possibilities that could possibly take place over here. So even if you were doubting the situation or doubting it a little bit at one time, could have been because of the self-sacrifice, you started trusting in the situation. That's just what got you really moving. And now look at you guys. Look at how you pushed and pulled through this energy, and look at what you're accomplishing. Now it's showing the accomplishment of the goals. Now it's showing it all connecting, all coming together. Wow. Yeah. Feeling that inner strength right now, feeling like you are very strong. You know what? And you could say, I'm still kind of self-sacrificing things right now, but I feel very excited. And I think that you guys should be excited. And if you're not excited, please be excited. It's like, please be excited because you are the Queen of Wands. Look at that. Your creativity, your courage, everything that you put through, all your determination is paying off, my friends, right? Even if you don't see it in the biggest way that you're looking for, you know what? Maybe it's like if you're a YouTuber, maybe it's just, I started not too long ago, wasn't sure how it was going to pay off, right? Still trying to get those subscribers, those 1,000 subscribers. But all of a sudden you're going to look over and you're going to say, wow, I've only been here for 2 or 3 weeks. And look, I've got, 160 subscribers now. Shit, the other day I only had 90. Just really moving up and moving quickly. So you do feel like you're accomplishing those goals over here. And you're going to find that people are going to want to communicate with you. You're just definitely in the spotlight. And yeah, as being the Queen of Wands, of course you're in the spotlight. So just keep paying attention to your plans and, discuss things, within yourself or with other people about what your plans are, right? However it is. And you're going through this, going through all these, I don't know, it's kind of like these pre-paved steps that you have. I don't know, I just feel like you have these foundational steps down. I don't think that it was just something you just jumped into. It almost feels like it was something pre-paved. Like I put this together. I wrote out my little script. I did what I was supposed to do, right? You didn't just, run in there and just throw something together. You guys actually really, really worked hard on this, to make sure that it got completed. Yeah, that you would make a huge accomplishment and go to where, you want it to go. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing it really expand. And that is just such a good thing, right? Moderation goes a long ways, my friends. Yeah, there it is too. That's funny. This is moderation. There's the temperance. Goes a long ways. And yeah, like I said, it was like magic. You took the action where the action is needed, right? So on the self-sacrifice, yeah, I was like, I need to justify this. I feel like everything I'm doing is in balance. I feel like I'm giving the fairness to myself, even though it might have been that you guys are self-sacrificing extra time or however, or fun time, or sleep time. It just feels, I don't know, for you guys, it just feels right. And I just feel like that with the fairness that you needed to be able to do. Yeah, absolutely. So you start seeing this coming together and you start seeing the money flowing in. You start seeing the opportunity grow and grow, right? Because yeah, you're the Empress, right? It's the saying yes because I'm actually birthing something. I'm actually making this grow. I'm developing this and I'm nurturing the crap out of it. Oh, definitely you are too. It's almost like for some of you, if it's a book that you're writing, it's like it's my baby, right? If it's your channel, your new YouTube channel or whatever channel you might have out there in the world, it's like, this is my baby, right? Because I'm giving it all the nurturing. You're making sure that you have all the little pieces in a row, right? Oh, so nice. So very nice, my friends. Let's see what's going on over here. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna use these cards over here. I love these cards. I don't use them very often, so let's use them. Staying in alignment. A lot of alignment that's going on over here as well. And we see the 11 breaking down to the 2, the 8 breaking down to 4. Lots of 3 for joy and happiness. Lots of 1s. Okay, give us the best message over here, Spirit. Yeah, attracting, not chasing. And that's just anything in life. It doesn't have to be relationships. It's just anything. I'm attracting people to my channel. I'm attracting good energy and fans and clients, right? I'm attracting money, not chasing it. Yeah, it works on everything. So this says anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlining chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. And I just feel like that is exactly what you guys have been doing with the Magician and the Empress. And especially becoming, which then brought you into being the Queen of Wands. By that nurturing, that understanding, wanting this to grow, taking that action. She has a lot of action. The Magician has a lot of action. And I just feel with that energy, and then giving yourself the fairness with the balance over here with the Justice card. This is, you know, how you got the overall strength. This is how you become the Queen of Wands and get into that spotlight. It's that confidence and that focus. And it's so crazy because you already had the confidence and the focus. It's just that now you're spotlighting. Now you're feeling, you know, you're feeling all the things coming together. No fears, no instability. Just, you know what, enjoying yourself, addressing any issues that come up regarding whatever it is. And you're just like, let's get this done. Right? And make sure that you are doing so. Right? Anything or anybody who wants to throw something at you, I just feel like right now you're just going to be like, nope. Not gonna happen because I know where I'm going. You can't tell me otherwise. And I would agree. I would agree. Don't let them tell you what you're gonna do, what you're not gonna do. Right? Okay, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.